Well, hello friends, and welcome back to the old house on the corner, where summer is quickly drawing to a close and we've already felt the lower temperatures of autumn 2024 coming on. Well, some of you may have noticed that we've been gone for a couple weeks. We didn't upload any videos on Saturday, August 24th or Saturday, August 31st. I can assure you that we had every intent to have something uploaded at least one, if not both of those Saturdays. One of them being this video, giving you some updates of what's going on here at the old house. We actually took a week's vacation to go down to Virginia and visit our daughter Shannon, our son-in-law Noah, and our grandson Ronnie, the cute little guy that was born premature, and so many of you were praying for him with us. As you can see, he's growing like a weed and doing fine, with no signs of any delays from his premature birth. While we were down there on vacation, we did make some stops to some historical places in Virginia, and we'll be bringing those to you in a future episode. But for now, back to what this video was intended to be, an update on what's going on here at the old house in the corner in rural New York. You may recall a few weeks ago when we'd had a freak 10-minute windstorm that brought down one of our tall Norway spruce trees in the front yard. It clipped the front of our porch and also destroyed the steps to our pool deck. That spruce tree was one of 4 that we had in our front yard. We had a local tree service person come and clean up the tree. And while he was here, we asked him to examine the other 3 that were still standing and give us his opinion on the condition of those. After looking at them and seeing that all of them had signs of stress fractures, and while they could have lasted a number of years longer, there was also the potential that they would come down as well. So, with much regret, we made the tough decision to have all 3 of them taken down. Things are really looking different here at the old house in our front yard. Those of you who have been with us since the start of this channel 4 years ago have seen those trees in a number of our videos. One place they've appeared most often is in the episode intro that we've had for the last couple years, the one that plays the music that Claudine calls our 80s sitcom theme. So I'm sure those of you who have been here since the beginning of our channel will find it a little different to see how bare it is in the front yard. For me personally, it was somewhat bittersweet as I watched over the course of 2 days before we left for vacation as those 3 trees were taken down, and they are now history. You see, those trees were planted by my ancestors roughly 160 years ago when they built this house. Which, as some of you know, is only half the house that originally stood here. So you see, they've been part of my family and have seen a number of generations of my family come and go on this property. I can say at least we have photographs and video, but it's going to seem kind of strange for a while as we get used to this new bare yard. I did have them leave one stump from the strongest of the 3 remaining trees standing over there. Although it probably won't take place until at least next year sometime. My intent is to have this carved by a chainsaw artist, and there will be something special to remain here in this front yard to remember these trees by. Other changes for the future will be coming to the old house itself. We got an estimate from a local contractor on what it would cost to repair the damage done to the porch. Claudine and I have gone ahead and made the decision that since this porch is pushing 40 years old, we might as well have the whole thing replaced and put something new and a lot nicer in its place. This existing section of the porch that you see now is going to be replaced by a completely screened-in porch with a door on this end facing the pool. And then between the porch and the pool deck, we're going to have an open deck with steps leading from the deck up to the pool to replace the ones that have been broken there. This way you can come out the front door, through the door in the screened-in porch, and then walk straight to the deck for the pool. This will also be a nicer place to sit out here in the summertime or even the warm spring days and not be accosted by all the bugs. We're on the schedule with the local contractor, and we're hoping that it gets done this month. But whenever it takes place, we'll have some video footage of the progress on that and then the completion so you can take a look at what's gone on. We're looking forward to the changes here at the old house. Claudia and I have been talking for some time now that we need to change our channel intro to more accurately reflect what the channel is now, which is basically just the two of us and no longer our whole family with the kids. All of them are pretty much grown up now, with Brendan turning 18 earlier this year and graduating from high school. 2 of them are married. One of them's now engaged and going to be moving out, and pretty soon it'll be just Claudia and I here at the old house on the corner. Along with all of you, we appreciate you stopping by and visiting. Thank you for all of your prayers. We remember all of you in our prayers. We appreciate you taking time out of your day to stop in and say hello. Leave us a comment or two down below and let us know what's going on in your corner of the world. Until we see you again, so long from the old house on the corner. Our next video will be back to our Scotland road trip series from our visit to Scotland back in May 2024. If you recall the last video of that series, we mentioned that we're going to be stopping at Kilmartin and Carnassery Castle. So stay tuned for another walkthrough.